Well, here we go again. New project. Well, this project I'm excited for. It's like a time capsule, this house. Nothing has been changed for over 40 to 50 years. So everything is original. So we get to put our new era touch on and literally bring it into a new era. So our bin is here. See the size of this thing? Trust me, we need every inch of it. So as we enter, we see how original that house is. Like, literally, everything is original. This is stucco. Stucco or popcorn ceiling, I have no clue what it is. Little wainscoting. This house is so original, there's carpet on the floor, even in the kitchen. The kitchen cabinets are from the... Jeez, I think it's original to the house. What do you think about this one, Johnny? What do you think about this one, man?
Yeah, it's only a time capsule in truth, man.
It definitely didn't come into the 2000 era, did it? And as we step into the dining room, living room, we have this fancy light here. Is this antique? Is this considered antique now?
Yeah.
It should be antique?
Yeah, no, that's what we here since the whole start.
Yeah, since the house built, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we got some plans for this one. Now the wainscoting idea been here since the 70s. Today we just painted white, and we think we're the guys doing something fancy. I'm pretty sure if we paint this white, it will look good. Yeah, it will look back good.
Yeah.
So we might put back something along that line. And here the carpet has to go. I think we have parquet underneath this guy. Underneath the carpet there's parquet. So let's hope it's in good condition. So up here we have 4 bedrooms and 1 bath. None of the bedroom has ceiling lights in them. That's to tell you how untouched this house is. That's the bathroom. Yep, you're not mistaken, it's blue. Yep, check out the faucet. So pretty much the bathroom is gonna be a gut job. Take everything out, waterproof everything, and build a brand new bathroom back. And over here we have another bedroom. It's pretty dark in those bedrooms because once again there's no ceiling light, but it's a good size. And on this side we have a pretty good sized bedroom as well. Check out the backyard. Look how much space there is in this backyard. Plenty of room to have a rooster, a goat. You know, this is the 4th bedroom. Once again, no lights. Let's see if this lamp works. No. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Here we have a linen closet. Yep, so this time capsule, we have to now bring it into a new era. Literally. So what do you think, Johnny? What do you think about this one?
It's okay, I think it's okay. It's not as bad as it looks.
The good thing about it is nobody touched it. So we don't have to undo people work and build back. All right, let's get this work started. It's a small one, but when we remove some walls, it will be interesting. So we have some ideas for the layout and what we want to do with it, but for now let's just take apart everything. So without any further ado, let's start working. This carpet definitely need to go. Jeez, carpet in the kitchen. I'm surprised there was not carpet in the bathroom. Trying to save the wall, but I'm pretty sure this wall is gonna end up coming down. Try to play nice with you, you don't want to play nice. Play nice. Play. Nice with you. Play nice. You didn't want to play nice. Oh, here you are. Here you go. Trying to save it, but I'm trying to do no damage.
Well, that's not
Yeah, lift up the top.
Oh, there's a screw.
Oh, yeah. Lift up
Wait.
the top a little bit. Check what I found. What does that say? Passion fruit tea. Did you guys even know that's a thing? I can't see the expiry date on it. So I don't know if it expired. But if you know that it exists, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, keep going. That's the original carpet. This color looks like it's original to the house. Yep, definitely is. So brittle. So, this is what we found. We found some 1 cent of pennies. If I could get a good picture of them. They range from 1970 to 1973. Yep. I think we'll put it back into the house, leave it for someone. All right, let's continue gutting. It's the second day here. Yesterday we removed the carpeting and the parquet. Now we took out the parquet because it was just falling out, so we couldn't keep it. So we just have this little bit area to clean up. But today, oh, we also took apart the kitchen yesterday. So today we'll start moving walls. So the plan is to remove this one and this one. So let's see what we find. just like that, we're done. Well, we finished gutting at least. Alright, everything is all taken out. I guess it's time to start rebuilding this place. You know what, I'm really honored to be doing this project. To find a house in such original state and I get a chance to build it back with a new era touch or bringing it into the new era. That's a real honor. Oh, look what we found here. Some old newspaper. Buns Wiener, 79 cents a pound. What the hell is Buns Wiener? Oh, no. It's the Spectator. Wednesday, January 25th, 1978. Wow.
Those prices was good.
Yeah, that was some good prices, man. Oh, what's on the other side? Dominion. Wow. Yep, 1978. We'll be putting it back in the walls for the next generation. What's in this one? Burlington Toyota Wolf line. You know what, that dealership is still there to this day. This is from January 31st, 1978. Yes, that dealership is still there. Alright, the project at hand is to remove this wall and frame in a new wall on this side. Now we're going to frame a new wall in line with this one all the way here. By framing the new wall in line with this one, it makes our kitchen bigger. So our kitchen appliances would be in this area here. Alright, let's go up into the attic and see what we have to work with before we remove this wall. Up here is to see if it's a supporting wall or not. By the looks of it, with the roof trusses, it don't look like any of the walls are supporting walls, so that's a good thing. screw down the floor because they only had nails before. So that eliminates all the scrape. Patch everything. Like this is a cold every ton, so we're gonna move it. So we're patching the floor. Took out the heat pipe that was here. And now we start putting on our 5.2 mil subfloor. But we run out of glue. As you can see, there's not much left in there. So let's run to Home Depot, grab a new pail of glue, and come back and install our subfloor. Man, I worked so hard, I walked myself out of a shoe here. Man, when is the last time you see a shoe laughing? I think I want a refund, man. What do you think, Johnny? They're gonna give me a refund? Yeah. Yeah, man, the shoe shouldn't be laughing like that. I tried to convince Johnny this is fashion. But he said, I need to be in an asylum for walking around with this thing, telling people it's fashion. I see people with clothes. The clothes have a bunch of holes in it. And they say that's fashion. Why my shoe can be fashion? Alright. Well, we're done framing up this place. This is the easiest framing job I've ever done. One wall. So, our subfloor is done. Our lone standing wall is built. So now it will be all open concept. So the kitchen will be designed around this, with the fridge being over here, and a pantry, and then an island returning this way. So, that's it. Alright, let me go get myself a new pair of shoes. So Johnny, you don't think this is fashion?
Yeah, you need a mental hospital. We need a straight jacket or something.
Oh, but that shoe could be cold air in the winter.
Oh, good for you, man. You know,
cold air in the summer and heat in the winter.
Good for you.
Like that's fashion right there.
You keep that theory to yourself, boo. Don't share that.
What happened, Johnny? You working in a lab today?
No.
You dress up like a scientist, man. Alright, well, after a lot of back and forth of what we're gonna do with the ceiling, we decided it's easier and much cheaper to just remove it. Because we have to do new lights, and it just doesn't make any sense, because over here we have the popcorn ceiling and over here we have the smooth one. So it's just easier to remove the ceiling and put new drywall back up. So that's what we'll be doing. So let me get dressed up like a scientist, because there's a lot of insulation that have to fall here. There's a lot of insulation that will be falling here. Yeah, that's mold. Good thing we're removing it. Seems like he had a leak there over time. Alright, let's keep cutting. All right, new bin. Let's get back to work. Jeez. Did somebody make that? No. That was used to carry cold air up into the attic. Today we have something different. Now it looks like there was a lot of insulation that came down from the attic, but it wasn't. It wasn't the required R50 that we need. So in hindsight, I'm happy we took it down. Not to mention the mold we saw. Yeah, it's fine. I guess they had a leak coming from that roof exhaust there. All right, let's go get some drywall and plastic and come back and get our work done. All right, so our pot lights are all marked out. I think in this area we have only 6 of them. So before we can do our vapor barrier and our insulation, we have to get some airflow in the attic. So we're gonna use those air baffles here to let air up into the attic. So we have to put them. You don't have to do every one, but we'll do every one. We'll just get them in there. This is one, but so now we have airflow coming up into our attic, and when we blow in our insulation, it's not just gonna go down into the soffit. So that's the idea. All right, let's do, how many more we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to do. All right, let's get it done. of the best money I ever spent on a tool ever. Alright, let's get this drywall up there. Well, drywall is up. Our pot lights are all cut. Now, I gotta climb in the attic and put this vapor barrier. The time I've been dreading, but it's gotta be done. Now this vapor barrier is gonna cover the pot lights. Now we're gonna use this vapor barrier to cover the pot lights. All the pot lights will be IC rated, meaning it can come into contact with insulation and don't have a problem. But what happens is when we blow the insulation in, if you have to come and replace a pot light, all the insulation will just fall right through. So we're going to use this vapor barrier to put above the pot light. Yep, Let's head for the exit. I think it's this way. Alright, all the drywall is done. Our pot lights are all cut out. Now, there's nothing else we can do. We have to wait on the electrician to come put his wires for the appliances in the kitchen. So, we can't do nothing here anymore. Let's go upstairs and take the bathroom apart. For the old wallpaper that was here. Holy cow. How old this wallpaper is. Wow, that's cool. Any money hidden in there? Nah, we're not that lucky. Alright, let's keep guarding this place. Wallpaper is even on the shelves. Hello. Hi. Did you come visit me?
Yeah.
What did you bring me?
Not nothing.
You didn't bring me nothing?
Maybe nothing.
Oh. Where are you going?
You're not going out there.
You're not going anywhere?
Yeah.
You want to see the wallpaper? Okay, come with that. It's really old. You want to take this home? No, you don't want to take this home. Okay. Thanks for visiting. Bye. Check this out. Man, I'm not surprised there was carpet in the bathroom for that era of house. What else did we find? I guess that's somebody's makeup. Yeah. Oh, underneath it. Wow. We didn't find no surprises, but we found some old newspaper when the prices was good. Was the price good or the price was what people could afford back then?
There you go.
What is
September.
it?
Spectator, Wednesday,
Yeah,
January
I'm done,
25th, 1978.
1978. Law could help cut what?
Law could help cut the mentally ill. Help cut to the mentally ill.
Yeah.
There you go. Hawaii, 2 weeks apart, weekly, various hotels from $569. That's a good deal, man.
That's a steal, man.
That's about so 75 and 50, 82 years now you talk about it? No, in 20.
78, so like 40, 45, 46 years old.
Here's a sale on this dollhouse down in Hess Village.
That's good, it's still around today, isn't it?
Yep. I don't know if this dollhouse is still there.
There we go. Prices was good.
Red grapes.
69 cents a pound?
Yep.
Holy cow, man.
I was about to do something else for me, eh?
Prices was good.
Charlotte
Cherries and
carrots.
tomatoes.
Ontario potatoes, 49 cents a pound.
Wow. That was the good days, man. What's this?
Royal Trust Savings Plan.
I don't know what's the percentage rate for this thing. Retirement
Think we can
savings
still
plan.
get it? It's printed.
You probably could still get this.
Who this
Take
guy?
this in and say, I want this rate.
Yeah. Has a fabulous penthouse in Florida for you to rent. Clearwater, Florida.
Oh man. I think
The
that
price.
was the good old days, man.
Just from John Bonroy. Oh, IGA. Here we go. Beef, ground beef.
Oh, it's from a
Round
supermarket, eh? IGA, does that supermarket still exist?
Yeah, I think it's that one in Delhi.
Yeah?
It's that one in Delhi still.
Wow.
That was the
Look at
first.
those prices here.
Ah, yes.
Steak sirloin, steak for how much a pound?
T-bone steak for $1.69 a pound. Sirloin top roast, $1.59. Sirloins, $1.69. Wow.
Life was
Beef
good,
stew,
man.
98 cents.
Now what happened? The cows were free or something?
Maybe less people? I don't know, right?
What's that?
Good, good.
How are you?
Go to the wall, that's it. Do it properly.
Yeah.
Is this time giving you a hard time?
No, we got it. We got it.
You got it.
We got it. He didn't want to leave his home.
Yeah, you want to stay here?
Yeah, he want to stay there.
That's okay.
Alright, Johnny, give me a hand there.
Take it.
Our bathroom is all gutted. We got everything out of here. Our tub is gone, our walls are gone. Now let's start building back brand new. That's our range hood in here. That's a nice one. It's all glass. Alright, so the inspector came by. Our electrical is all passed. So now we can insulate and drywall out this wall. Finally, we can finish. Okay, now our kitchen is all done. We have our cabinet lights roughed in, our range hood roughed in, dishwasher, on the cabinet lights and inner cabinet lights. So I think that's about it. We just have to move the gas line a little bit over and a little bit lower. But for most part, it's all roughed in. So now let's take our talent to the bathroom and finish up the bathroom. Our door is all widened. Our door is now 28 inches wide, so much more comfortable to walk in. So the first thing on the agenda is to build a niche over the bathtub. So we have to cut into those guys and get a niche in that area. So let's start with that and then drywall this place. Then I have to go up in the attic and put a fan in. I'm not looking forward to that at all. All right, let's get to work. Let's go up to the attic, remove some insulation, and install the fan. You sent that?
Yeah.
He has to go underneath the wood a little bit.
You gotta go underneath the drywall?
Yeah. You could get it
Yeah,
in?
but raise this side up. Yeah. Yeah.
It's in?
Yeah.
Okay. important when you first open a tub up to check it for any damages before you start installing it. This one looks good. Okay, let's get it in its spot.
A little bit there, eh? Give you a hard time?
No, this one is easier.
Good.
Well, there's nothing else we can do here because we still don't have the faucet. So let's go downstairs and do the kitchen floors. This is our kitchen and we need to get it prepared for tiles. So we're gonna go old school with this one. We're gonna put a wire mesh down. So let's get it prepared, head out to Home Depot, grab our supplies and come back and do this. That's how it's done. Now let's do this 100 more times. Well, it's the next day here. Our floor is all dried and level, and it looks like we're ready to do some tiles. But before we start tiling, our bathroom faucet arrived. So let's go install this. Let's go install this and finish off our bathroom. So it should be our valve. I think it's Christmas time the way this thing is wrapped.
What it is.
Now it's very important to check everything and make sure everything is in the box before start installing. So that's our shower head. This guy, what's this guy? Held. Head. And you. All the valve. Okay, so here we are. We have hot water coming in, cold water coming in, spout going to the bathtub, and then we have handheld shower, the handheld, and this one goes to our shower head. That's it. Well, there it is. Our plumbing is all roughed in. We put our drain and overflow, and our faucet is all in. We try to eliminate as much 90 as possible. The 90s restrict the water flow. Alright, so it's under pressure. There's no leaks. So I think it's time we can drywall this thing out now. While our waterproofing membrane is drying, let's go downstairs and put some kitchen cabinets together. go. I guess it's time to walk fast. Well, that's it. That's all our kitchen. We have a lot of pieces here. Alright, before we could install this kitchen cabinets, I have to grout the floor. So let's get that done. Let's get our grouting done, and then we can start installing our kitchen. doing that is you're gonna have a heat return underneath the cabinet. So the heat will come out in the kick plate of the cabinet. So that was the reason for doing that. Okay, well, the project at hand now is to install some cabinets. We have our cabinets here from the big box store. As you saw in the previous video, we assembled it and they're all ready to go. So let's get these cabinets on the wall. One guy cabinets. You don't need two guys at all. Now the cabinet rails comes with holes, so you can put your screw in there, but if it doesn't line up with the stud, you can make your own holes, which I did. There's a little tab on it here. You bring it all the way to the tab and you stop. That gives you the exact amount of inches you need for the kick plate. also important to measure your kick plate to make sure the height. You adjust the height of the legs. So we have 4.5. We're gonna adjust the legs. Our legs should be 4.5 off the ground. Beautiful. Too high. I'm in. You in?
Yeah.
Okay. Come to me. Slide to me. Slide to me. We built this because the legs were too tall. So we're gonna have this so we can nail our baseboard onto it. By building this, we have something to nail our baseboard onto, and we can still get some crown mold up there. Now that all our cabinets are installed, we can start installing our side panels. So we got this side panel here, that's for the pantry, and this big one is for the fridge. So we can start putting side panels on everything, on the outsides and on the outsides of this guys, both upper and lower. Alright, let's get this done. What did you lose?
Like the bag. Yeah, like the fin that goes up and down. That. Yeah, like this. Wow, the rounds.
Yeah?
But because the 3 points, they lost pieces.
Already? Wow. Did you see
Yeah.
the trim? What was in the trim?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
The trim install, what was in it?
Yeah. You see Jonathan? I did not pay. You have your part and drywall. You have paid the money. Yeah, rush. That's the best.
Jeez, I thought they would never leave. Alright, back to work I go. Well, that's the idea. That's the concept I'm going for. Now, let's continue our crown mold around here and do it over here and on this corner. We also got to do this one. All right, let's work fast. And just like that, we have cabinets from a box. Man, this was fun. So basically what we have going on here, we have our fridge and our pantry. We're still missing a couple pieces, but hopefully we'll get them soon. And over here we have our stove with our range hood vent. And that's it, man. So, nothing else to do, because now we have to wait for the guys to come and measure our countertop. But it's a nice one, this one. Way better than what was here. Alright, so while we're waiting for the guys to come measure up for the countertop, let's start measuring our floors so we can start doing our flooring. But it's not bad. It's a nice kitchen. Alright, well, the project for today is to insulate our attic space. Let's run out, get all our supplies, and come back and insulate our attic. Well, here's our attic space. Let's get some insulation in here, but first I gotta build a little barrier around our opening. So I have all the pieces here. Let's put that together and then we can start blowing in our insulation. Okay, don't do this, people. Don't start your machine before you have the hose up in the attic. Although there is a stop and start button on it, sometimes it malfunctions. So this is what happened. Alright, we'll just clean this up and then we'll start. Well, that's our box. It's nothing fancy, but it will stop our insulation from falling out of the attic. Alright, let's get started. before we finish up the attic, let's make our own time capsule. A little bit of the modern flyer, back with the old from 1978. So the next generation that's taking down this attic could see it. I probably should put my YouTube channel on there, shouldn't I? So all these old pieces of paper from January 25th, 1978. It's going back in there. My kids' generation would think that's really, really old. I should fold it neater than that, shouldn't I? You want it? You want it? You want it to last, you know? You don't want it when they open it up, it's falling apart. So you should fold it neatly so it doesn't fall apart. There you go. There you go. Maybe you might want some money at that time. My kids' generation will see how expensive and ridiculous the prices of stuff was. If it's not more ridiculous and more expensive when they grow up. I also have 3 pennies. We'll put it in there for them. 3 penny or 3 1 cent? Which one is it? Put it in there. And we're gonna make ourselves a time capsule. So the next generation that open up this time capsule would be in awe. Hopefully it lasts for the next 100 years. We're gonna bury it somewhere here. So imagine the next generation in the year 3050 taking this house apart. They can see what we had and the generation before us had. Okay, let's put this box in. Let's finish this and then we can finish our insulation. Well, we're all done here. Our insulation is all blown back in. Now, if you're doing this at home and you're asking yourself, how much do I have to put? The code requires R50 plus, but just put it as much as you can without collapsing your ceiling. So we have our vents. This will carry cool air up into the attic. That's it. Our new insulation is in. Our time capsule is buried. Let's seal this thing up and never come back up here again. hear many of you screaming at the screen. What did it cost? He didn't tell us what it cost. Okay, so we have a little over 400 square feet here. So we did a little over 400 square feet. That's what we had. And the machine cost us $114 to rent. And the insulation cost a little over $500. So we spent, after everything, about $700 in machine rental and insulation. Now, that is half the price of what it would cost somebody to come and spray it in for you. So it's something I recommend, like you can do it yourself as a homeowner, so it's worth doing it. Okay. Also, if you buy 10 bags or more, you get the machine for free. So, you can buy 10 bags, get the machine for free, use what you want, and take the rest back. I'm not telling you to do that, but you know, you can get the machine for free. Right, well, here we are. We're in the finishing stage of this house. So our wainscoting is all done. We just need to get it all painted. Our spotlights are all installed. Ceiling is finished paint. Our chandelier light is underneath this plastic right there, so we have it. Our island needs to be built, so we'll get into that in a minute. And then our countertop guys came in and installed our countertop. We got our backsplash going on there. That's an idea of what it will be like. The homeowners are still working on it. This sink is a pretty big one. Pretty big and nice. And we have master painter Johnny here. Johnny, how you doing? And up here, all our pot lights are in. Ceiling is done. This is our bathroom. It's getting there. So what we have to do now is install our vanity. So we got our vanity over here. We have to install it. We have a coat of paint on all the walls. So now we just gotta paint the doors. Get these doors in their place. Floors are all done. So yeah, it's coming together. Okay, let's put the finishing touches on this house. Oh, we got a washer and dryer here. It's a fancy one. Tell me, people, do you prefer top loaders or front loaders? Which one is the better ones? Or which one do you prefer? I personally, I like the front loader. What about you, Johnny?
Yeah, as long as I wash my clothes, I don't matter.
You have no preference?
No preference, long my clothes clean.
Alright, let's start putting the finishing touches to finish off this house. We got two cabinets here. They are 24 by 24. So let's take two of them, put them together, and let's make an island. lost our mind, did you? No, man. This comes off. You guys wondering what color those guys paint in the cabinet? Nah, this is just a plastic. Imagine. Alright, the time has come. I gotta get a light right there. So I need a light directly over the island. But I couldn't install the box until the island was installed. So now that the island is here, let's cut out for a light. And I gotta go back in the attic. I'm not looking forward to that, because the wire is up there and I need the wire. Alright, let's get this light sent over our island and go find our wire. Now this is the old school method. No laser. This is the old school method. Now let's go up to the attic and find our pole. Find our pole and find our wire, and then we can put it in this seal box. Screw it in, and voila, we have a light. If it was only that simple. All right, let's go up to the attic. There we go. Okay, I can see our pole just over there. So our pole is over there, so it's not that far. Okay, let me climb in there and find our wire, put our box in, and get out of here. Let's go back like we were never here. So I was about to grout the backsplash, and I was standing back looking at it. For some reason, it didn't look right. Well, this side, from here to the countertop, is higher than this side. The reason why, we have an end piece here, and I went to the bottom, and over here, I took it from the bottom of the countertop. So, it sucks, but it's something I have to fix. So, I don't like it. Because when you stand back, or when you're here, this side is lower than this side. Alright, let's fix it, and let's start grouting. Let that be a lesson, kids. Fix your work, even when no one is looking. Even when you think nobody will see it. But you know it's not right, so you fix it. Because at the end of the day, our work is gonna outlast us. So, take a minute and fix your work. Okay, that's more like it. Let's get our backsplash grouted now. Now they're even on both sides. Beauty. Alright, let's grout this thing. right, another project all wrapped up. Let's go inside. Let me take you guys inside to see what you look like. Here we are. Well, when we first walked in here, this used to be all closed in. So pretty much we took this wall out, took the ceiling wall out, well, the whole ceiling we took down. And this is it, created an open concept. Where the fridge is, we used to have the wall ended right here. So we built this wall a little bit back into our living space, into our living room, and create a bigger kitchen. This whole entire island is a couple of cabinets we bought from the big box store. And the countertop is a butcher block. I traded it 3 coats of the polyurethane. So, yep. This whole entire kitchen is from the big box store. Can you tell? I cannot tell a difference from that to an expensive kitchen. And here we have a nice backsplash. You know, I've never used that backsplash before until a homeowner recommended it. And I must say it's a really nice one. We carry the backsplash all the way up into the back of the range, the vent. The countertop is all quartz. It's a nice quartz countertop. Our sink is full size. There's so many pieces and it pulls out. Really nice. Oh, we also put a ledge here. And here we used to have a wall. That whole area here used to be a wall. We removed that and create the open concept. So you can entertain. You can stay in the dining room and talk to someone in the kitchen. Really nice. And this is our lone wall we built. Now, there used to be a wainscoting here when we came here. So we just took out the old one and put a new one in, a modern version. Same thing in the entrance. There used to be a wainscoting here. We also installed new floors on the main floor and in the upper section. This stairs is existing. We just sanded it and stained it with a matching stain for the floor. Same thing with the handrail. We stained it the same color as the floor. Let's go up to the upstairs. So this space here, the master bedroom, it used to be 2 bedrooms here. This used to be the entrance for one bedroom and another entrance for the other bedroom. We removed it, create a big master door, a double door entrance, and create a big master bedroom. And on the far wall, we create a closet. So this used to be, in that area used to be a bedroom, and this area here used to be another bedroom. So now it's one big bedroom with his and hers closet. Yeah, I think the husband, that's his closet. So pretty much here we have built-in closets. So we just roughed in the frame, and the homeowners is gonna organize it in whatever way they feel like. The amount of stuff we can put in this to organize it is endless. So they'll do that themselves. And into this space is our bathroom. Now this used to be a tiny 24-inch door, so we made that bigger as well. So first thing, we did the floors and give it that old school tile, but it's a modern touch. And we redid the shower. I like this vanity, that's pretty nice. Alright, so, and on this side we have a bedroom, and on this side is another bedroom, but I think this is gonna be the playroom. That's a fun color. Alright, so pretty much that's it. Another project all wrapped up. Oh, over here, our main closet. I think we can officially say we brought that house into a new era. Took it out of the 1900s and brought it into the new era. These guys are good, man. All right. See you on the next one.